KCRA3 anchor Brian Heap in Vegas. He was there for a vacation over the last weekend, and last night he was at a restaurant when local stations started their breaking news coverage of the attack, and joins us live on the phone right now. Brian, and I know we were talking earlier, and in fact I contacted you and your wife right as this was happening to make sure that you were okay. You were in the bathroom when this all started, and explain to us what happened right after the shooting started. I don't know if Brian can hear us. While they're waiting to get Brian back on the phone with us, he told me that dozens of people just started to rush in, men and women. He was actually in a bathroom stall, right, Brian, with your feet up on the toilet, as a lot of people were, because it was just so chaotic, because people thought there were shootings happening at several casinos, correct?
That's absolutely right, Lisa. So I'm in the restroom. My wife and I had actually just separated from each other and went into restrooms just right across from each other. And all of a sudden, I hear all this screaming and panic, and there had to be 20 or 30 people, men and women, rushing into the bathroom where I was. I hear them screaming, I hear them crying, people are talking about someone shooting, and I didn't know what to do. So I stayed in the stall I was in, and I got up as high as I could and kept my feet off the ground, and I just sat there in kind of a crunched over position for, I don't know, maybe it seemed like forever. It probably was maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And I'm texting my wife and telling her to do the same, because I don't know if she's, seen or heard what I've seen. And I'm telling my friends, I texted them too. I said, find somewhere safe right now.
And for how long did this go on? Because it took them quite some time before they were able to get to the 32nd floor and find the shooter, and for all of this to stop. So how long was the chaos going on, especially with people thinking that there were more than one shooter out there?
Sure. So let me make this really clear, Lisa. So the shooting that happened at Mandalay Bay, that was all happening about 45 minutes to an hour before what I experienced at Mirage.
Wow.
So yeah, so we had seen what was going on at Mandalay Bay when we were at a bar. We could see the TVs, and there was no audio, so it was very difficult to understand just the magnitude of what was happening, but clearly something big was happening. And so by the time we got back to Mirage is when, again, 45 minutes to an hour after all the shooting is over at Mandalay Bay. And that's when all this new panic begins to set in at our casino. And from what I'm understanding, there were other casinos where similar panic was happening. Now, I want to be clear, though, at this point, the authorities are saying there were no other shootings at these other casinos. But I can tell you that when we went into the lockdown mode here at Mandalay Bay is when that panic really set in. I mean, the casino, imagine this, Lisa, it's I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock at night at that time, and the casino just clears out. I mean, people leaving the table, leaving their money, leaving their chips, leaving their slot machine they were on, and just running. That's what was, the place was empty. That's what happened.
Wow, that is just, it's insane and even crazy to even imagine. And especially after, I think that's when I group texted you and your wife just to check on you. I'm looking at my phone. It was 11:45 last night. And that's when you guys were still in the bathrooms taking shelter, because there was still all that chaos going on. Well, we appreciate you talking to us. We're so thankful that you guys are safe, and so sad about how many people were killed and injured. And we, of course, will be checking back in with you throughout the day, and we'll have you live in a special edition of KCRA3 News at 3. And then also, of course, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, Brian Heap will be anchoring our coverage from Vegas.